Hello and welcome back to Grim Survival. I am recording with an external microphone that I used to use a long time ago. Still works, just testing it out, making sure. Try not to make this too overbearing and loud. I do have the windows open in this vehicle, so if you hear outside noises, not my fault. Alright, the title of this one are Wars and Rumors of Wars. Those of us that follow our book know exactly what I mean by that statement. I would assume comes from the, speakings and preachings of Yeshua or Jesus. And yeah, he says in the end times, wars and rumors of wars. So on that note, let's discuss what's going on currently, as in right this second. I was just watching Full Spectrum Survival, Marfugal News, a few other sources I'm getting some of this information from, so if you want to look that up for yourself, go right ahead. Right now, we have a representative, if you want to call her that, Pelosi, over in Taiwan. She's landed, she's there, she is causing trouble. I mean, just being there is causing trouble. She was warned not to go by the Chinese government. Chinese news have been putting out a lot of propaganda about it, basically making the United States look like a very bad enemy in the eyes of their public, getting public support for their ongoing efforts to start a war. From my point of view. I mean, I could be wrong. Probably wrong, right? They're not really going to just start shooting at each other over there. I don't know. Maybe they will. Right now, we have a battle group. I believe it's the Ronald Reagan Battle Group, Navy Battle Group, including, aircraft carriers and destroyers and boats sitting near the coast of Taiwan, where Pelosi is. I was just told very recently, I'd say maybe 10 minutes ago, that China has deployed their own Navy carriers, including other ships that are conducting live fire exercises in the same general area that the U.S. battle group is sitting. I was told that China has basically cordoned off the island of Taiwan with their ships. They're conducting these exercises so U.S. Navy ships cannot go through the area and get closer to Taiwan. This is a dangerous situation. This is a dangerous situation for everyone involved, especially people in Taiwan. Now, I've been making random comments here and there on several different videos and several different channels, just saying, could we please just leave her there? Please, just leave her there. And yeah, we're probably not that lucky, but my question now is, and this is a legitimate question that I have, is how is she going to leave? If China really has positioned ships all the way around the island of Taiwan, how will she get out of there? She can't just hop on her private jet with the cronies she brought with her and fly out. And when I say cronies, it wasn't just Pelosi that showed up. There were several representatives from several very left-wing states, including California and Illinois. These people were all with there. There's, I believe, a good half dozen or more people, representatives, government officials, if you want to call these people that, whatever. They're all there. And China, if they don't want them to leave, they're not going to let them. Additionally, I was told that China has positioned a lot of tanks, a lot of boats, a lot of personnel right on China's own border or coastline that's close to Taiwan, meaning they are going to, or have the potential to, deploy a D-Day style invasion of Taiwan. I believe I heard from one of the platforms that China is actually calling this Z-Day, that they may actually be planning to invade Taiwan. Taiwan is an ally of the United States, which would outright cause a war. China is preparing for war. They are doing it with their propaganda in their news. They are telling people on their social medias not to be sharing troop movements or military personnel, military equipment. If any of that pops onto anybody's social media out of China, they will be arrested. And this has been happening. In case you're unaware, this happens all the time in most European countries. I believe I was seeing a video the other day. I'm not going to be able to find it. I don't have time for all that. But video the other day is another person, I believe it was out of the UK, had posted, or he didn't even post it. He shared something on his social media, Police came and arrested him for it. Yeah, they don't have something called the First Amendment in most other countries. They don't have the free speech that we have here that is dwindling day by day. Our free speech is going out the window. Just ask YouTube when they ban this video for me saying that. Or just ask Alaska Prepper for what he said that got his channel a strike and got him shut down for a week. I believe his strike is ending either this evening or tomorrow evening at the time of this recording. It is Tuesday, late evening Tuesday, so yeah. Anyway, back to it. Wars and rumors of wars. I've seen a lot of channels saying World War III and Civil War this and blah, 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 blah. Rumors of wars. Now, I'm not going to say that we are in the end times according to the book. Now, we're going to go into a little bit of religious discussion here just really quickly. Nobody will know when the return is. We have not seen a figure that could possibly be an antichrist. We haven't seen anything of the kind. My opinion is we're not there yet. We are definitely not there yet. We are going to see masses of amounts of population decrease before we are, for sure moving toward what the Bible would be the end times. A lot of people are not going to make it. That being said, a lot of people are pushing this, war, fear-mongering crap all over their channels, and I don't know. It could happen. It really could. With what's going on in Taiwan right now, we could see a war pop off. We really could. Russia, they're obviously still doing their thing over in the Ukraine. Whose fault is that? That's the fault of the United States government, in my opinion. If you do any research on it, proxy war, just look up proxy wars. This is basically what's going on over there. But that being said, just, read your book. If you're a religious person, you know what you should be doing. You're not supposed to worry about these things. You're not supposed to be worrying about when, bombs start falling, all that. Of course, it'll happen sooner or later. It is bound to happen. This nation that we live in is a finite thing. The United States is not going to be here forever. It will not. It can't. It's impossible for this country to continue forever. It's impossible for it to continue very much farther past where we are right now. So I do believe we are going to see a collapse of what we think of as a nation here. And I think we're going to see it within the next, several years at least. Maybe longer, maybe shorter. I don't know. But it's not going to last. Right now, whether Biden admits it or not, we are in a recession. The recession could very well and probably will lead into a depression. And this is not just affecting the United States. This is worldwide. Everyone on this planet is feeling the effects of the people that are in power doing the things that they do. Everyone on the planet is feeling it. And it's got to happen. It has to happen. This is what needs to happen. We are going to see this get way worse if the last book in the Bible starts to come to pass. It will get so much worse than this. We can still go to the drive-thru and get a burger. Until you cannot get a burger from the drive-thru, it's not that bad. Just saying. We are seeing food shortages, and I do have some videos coming up about that and what I know and what I've seen and what I've heard coming up maybe later this week. My schedule's a little crazy right now, but we'll get there. Hopefully get it back to its normal flow of videos soon, like I used to do. But, yeah. This whole thing is more than likely just a big distraction of what's really going on our planet. What's really going on is massive crop failure coming out of almost every nation in the world, including the United States. We're seeing more crop failure. We've been seeing this since 2019. If you don't believe me, go check the videos I posted in 2019, because I can prove it. In my area right now, crops are looking good, but I don't speak for the entire nation, and I know in some places it's not. Kentucky is underwater. Eastern Kentucky is underwater. Many people have lost their lives, and many more people are expected to be found, bodies to be found. the Southwest is drying up. I mean, Lake Mead is the lowest levels it's ever been. That supplies a lot of millions of people. That lake supplies millions of people. The reservoirs in my area are overflowing. We're draining water like you wouldn't believe, and we are north of Kentucky. I'm still in Indiana. We are north of Kentucky, so we are letting the overflow run down the rivers. And where do you think that goes? South. There is a lot. It's a lot going on, and there's a lot more I could talk about. But as far as potential for war, we've had potential for war since the dawn of time. It's not something we should worry about. We just can't. If you go around worrying about such things all the time, oh my God, this and blah, 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 you're going to drive yourself insane. Don't do it. It's no point to it. It's not going to help you. It's not going to benefit you. Just don't worry about it. If it happens, it happens. But right now, if it popped off today, right now, the fighting is still on the other side of the world. Now, I'm not saying it can't make its way over here or it won't make its way over here, because that's very well possible. Government leaders were threatening of nuclear war not 2-3 days ago. A few of them backpedaled on that after we threatened them back, but nobody wins in that situation. Nobody wins a nuclear war. Nobody. Not one single person. Not the elite people, not the whatever they call themselves, the global leaders, the global governments. Nobody wins. Period. Alright, I'm going to stop rambling because I have dinner to go attend, and there's quite a few things I need to be doing right now instead of sitting in this car talking to this phone. So I hope everyone has a very good day. Don't worry about what could come tomorrow. Just live life one day at a time. And this has been James of Grim Survival. See you next time.